up down a little bit, some out of the way too. Work down here. And we'll work on her. We're dropping some paint here. It's a little not cooperating.
Melissa says hello on Facebook.
Hello, Melissa. And hello, everybody else. Thanks for joining me. It's Wednesday, so it's the brush hour, and we're getting back after it. So we are finishing up the piece from last week. My name is David Lozeau. For those who are new, a Southern California-based Day of the Dead style artist, or Tiki artist tonight. We're going to finish up this piece that we started last week. And to get you caught up, so I did all the background, which is acrylic, and then I did all the gouache, which is all the color that you see here. And what I'm doing now is the dark line work. And you can see I'm going to come right through here and then come right to the bottom. And I'll move the camera when we get down here. You can kind of see where the dark line work's already done on the Tiki guy here. So join me. We're going to paint for about an hour. So again, feel free to fire through any questions you have. This piece is still available. If you're interested, just message and let me know. But we are going to we'll have prints of this piece. So there's all the first questions. Ready to rock and roll.
Hippo killer on Instagram.
Hippo killer, great question. If you know, let me know. So usually I kind of let the piece, from done the piece, to come up with the name. But it is a great question. Just one second. I just gotta get the hair and stay out of the way.
Melissa, don't you feel as though
no, don't ask her.
You're watching this and you're like, the head's in the way and it's distracting and
well, this is why this part didn't get painted last time. It's because they put the head in the way.
Janice on YouTube says hello from Vista.
Hey, thank you, Janet, for joining us. Yeah, if I keep my head out of the way, paintings will be painted on the left side from now on.
Mara Banu over on Facebook. Give a thumbs up.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Welcome to the stream.
Matt over on TikTok says hello. I ordered 2 pictures from you during a recent live.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.
You just signed those today. It was the Big Iron and the Mommy and Me.
Yes, just signed them and got them shipped out today. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining the stream again.
I hope you like the art.
I hope you like the art. Yeah. Good choices of pieces, too.
I would call that order a 1 for me, 1 for you. That's what I would call it.
Yeah.
I assume he got 1 for himself and 1 as a gift.
Smart.
Always the smart move.
Because you're like, well, it's already shipping 1.
I mean, yeah, just to conserve on shipping and see if I like the art.
Yeah.
That's the way.
So
That was heads out of the way, Melissa. I think we got him.
Yeah, let me get this head out of the way here.
Yes, we're correct about the 1 for me, 1 for you.
Yeah. That's just smart shopping. So once I get this hair done, I'll go back to the side and I'll be fully out of the way. I apologize if my head is in the way.
Oh, yeah, a little hair, a little bit of arm, and some shell bra.
Yeah, shell bra done.
What's the what material do you use?
So right now I'm doing the enamel, which is all the line work. So all the dark lines you see here is going to be using enamel like a pinstriper's paint. And again, the background is acrylic, and then the gouache is like an opaque watercolor. It's all water based, and that goes on top of the background. It builds up all the colors, and then I come in here with the enamel and basically get all the detail, put it all together. That's you see me. This is the most favorite part of the piece for me, doing this kind of detail. And it really just makes everything come to life.
Matt is asking, do you ever do zombies?
Let's see, Matt. I have done zombies in the past. It has been it's been a while. You know, Matt, because here's the thing. I did zombies 15 years ago, 20 years ago, a long time ago.
You know what happened?
Walking Dead happened.
Walking Dead.
And it basically
everything was zombie.
Everything was zombie. Exactly.
Yeah. I remember that. It was like all of a sudden, zombie movie. Everything was.
Yes, I'm a huge zombie movie fan. The old Romero stuff. I love the old Romero. So what happened was Walking Dead happened, and then everyone was doing zombies, and I was like, bleh. They kind of ruined it for me because every jerk with a brush was doing zombies. So maybe maybe now long enough where you can go do something fun there. I have I think a little zombie party would be super fun to do. The thing is,
You have done some funny zombie stuff.
oh yeah. I think some of those would be great revisited.
Oh, let me find that. There was a lot of zombie stuff, like you said. Once I feel like everybody was painting zombies as far as like artists.
Yep.
It was like, oh no.
Yep. Walking Dead ruined it.
Isn't that funny how long ago that was though?
Oh yeah, it's a long time ago.
Let me see if I can find some of these zombie stuff.
It'd be on Flickr.
Yeah.
That's how long it is ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Remember the surfboard?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I'll try to find it. Oh my god. Mm-hmm. Crosses pictures of you painting.
Yeah, because I did that for the gallery show at the Gasoline Gallery up in El Segundo. And it's like, I think there's 2 zombie boards. No, one was a clown. Was it both clowns? One was zombie. Oh, man, see, this is the whole thing now.
Ooh, I am scrolling.
Is my hair growing back in time as you go through the pictures?
No, it seems like you just don't and have never had it.
Oh, that hurts.
It should.
If you go back far enough, there'll be something with hair. I'm telling you. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're thinking of that clown one. With the zombie surfboard. Oh gosh, isn't that funny?
It's a good piece. So we're talking about 20 years ago? That far?
Let me look at the.
I would think 2012. I was to guess.
What?
It might be more than that. Attacking this.
That is.
Right click, you could. Image properties.
Oh, 2008.
Oh man.
2008. Melissa says zombie Vikings. There is Vikings, call it zombie if you wish.
And again, and we will do a Viking piece. I've had drawings for years.
He always wants to do a Viking.
Yeah.
Believe me. And I'm like, dear Lord, keep
Yeah.
that man from.
Erica's the one stopping that, guys. So
He needs to do
if the chat thinks she's wrong,
right. Erica sucks at EricaSucks.com.
hurt my neck to paint off camera.
Off camera.
I'm gonna get in the way here just to finish this.
Oh no.
I know.
Don't do it. Matt's saying, I love the giraffe picture I ordered. Oh, that's such a sweet piece. And just, to always show, I think it's always important to show that it doesn't always have to be skeletal. Like there's art that's just for art's sake. It's just well done art. The boy loves skeleton for talking and stuff, but it's like, it can be a little soft.
Yeah, I can paint whatever you want. I just that's the stuff I prefer to paint.
B Munoz over on TikTok is a Star Wars speeder bike one I got when I was at Disney.
Oh, old school.
No.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I had fun doing those. I did 2 pieces for LucasArts. I did the speeder bike piece and Darth Vader's TIE Fighter.
That was a good piece, and it's so weird. Like we have it on the right now. We have
Legally.
a print of it, but it's a shame that more people didn't get to see that.
Yeah, because Disney, they decided how it was released as a small release, and then it was gone. So, but
things were that fast.
Yes, but again, super fun experience. I got to do that piece for LucasArts and then a piece for Disney too of the Jungle Cruise. So it was really fun to do that. Really fun being there at the Wonderground Gallery too, and I do miss that.
For sure. Manuel Pino over on Facebook says, "Hey, great art."
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming out.
Go Girl Car V over on TikTok says,
excellent. Thank you for watching on TikToks.
We talk. I tend to get us banned.
Yes, if you're new here, then you realize we've been down because Erica has hazed me. She's been. I got taken down. She got taken down for harassment on the stream. So.
On the stream, I was making fun of him for wheezing while mountain biking.
You
moved to the video and banned.
Here's the thing: you don't have to get that. You don't have to get the wheezing back in there. So you managed to do it again.
It's important to understand the wheezing. Let's see.
This is why you get us taken down.
It was, let me just say, in my defense.
Yeah.
The is asking me, you guys ever come back to Tucson? Or is that?
So no plans to come back anytime soon. We retired from doing shows. We do miss the Fourth Ave, man. But we retired from doing shows right now because I'm old. We stopped after COVID. So right now I'm just doing kind of pop-up stuff. We do this live stream to kind of, hear the art. I'm in person every Christmas time, the second week in December. I'm up there doing a live demo for the whole weekend on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's like a 12th or 13th, somewhere in the teens right there, whatever that week is. I never get that right. But I'm up there for that. And that's the only time to come to Tucson in Arizona right now. So it may change in the future, but right now that's kind of the schedule that we're on.
So it's
11th through 13th, and it's at the Prescott Universal Gallery in Prescott. And my work is always at the gallery there. If you want to get something up, you can just order it from me directly. But if you want to go to the gallery, see something, or you're in Prescott and you want to check it out, I encourage you to stop by the gallery. But I will be there on those dates, live demoing. I'll have some, giveaway stuff. It's time now for a bunch of times now, I think.
3 years, yeah.
For years.
When we go to the Fort Campbell,
I forgot we
would always Prescott. Another show we were doing up there. So
yep.
we are always doing those 3 cities, and now it's just Prescott. I don't even go. It's just the one. We got a 3-day live paint, signs anything anybody has, and I realize obviously. More than 3 hours.
I think it's like 3 hours. Yeah, it's a haul for you.
Yeah, it's far. It's a nice time to go up because they
all the lights downtown.
Downtown on Whiskey Road and has all the Christmas lights up, and it's really chilly. And that's far. There's something closer.
Again, it may change in the future, but that's kind of, like I said, that's kind of the schedule we're on now.
Go Girl Carvey was saying it's like the Nightmare Before Christmas meets The Little Mermaid. Meets Bikini Bottom Bingo. Melissa's laughing because she's like, I like the because you're ducking so much. Important for you to see the effort. That he is.
Melissa, what do you want? My neck is killing me.
He is truly putting his inside. He's like, hunkered down.
Trying to stay out of the way.
Because he knows if he film in that, TikTok.
You're gonna get us taken down again.
I know. That's why I just.
I know. TikTok knows you're lying. There's no warnings on my thing.
I'm gonna take his big. I'm gonna take that off of the thing. So you don't even have to look at it.
Yeah, take that off.
In a loving way. In a loving way. Melissa's saying, just paint. Don't worry.
Bunch of complainers.
Angel on TikTok says hello.
Hey, thank you, Angel. Thanks for joining us on TikTok. Appreciate it.
The texture for the coconut.
Yeah, doing some coconut texture. We're trying to do this side so I can get my out of the way. I'll just probably bring it to the top of the flower and then come back over here. And we all know I'll probably end up leaving this corner till offline because I'm going to try and stay out of the way. You guys able to see stuff too, so we can bring it down to the flower here.
Carol, Carol from Canada. Love your work. Keep up the good work.
This is live right now. Thank you, Errol. See? Live.
Very live.
We do this every Wednesday at 5 p.m. at PST, so you can kind of always join us. I'm always painting, drawing, doing something. I will not be here next week, but every Wednesday besides the few week cancel, we're doing this.
What are you doing next week?
We have a soccer game.
Oh, it's soccer.
Yeah. We do this every Wednesday and encourage you guys to stop by and check it out.
Nate over on Instagram says, do you have a YouTube channel to showcase your live painting?
I do have a YouTube channel. Just search David Lozeau on the old YouTube, and you'll see it on there.
Yeah, like we have it going live there as well. Because sometimes, like you can probably see on your Instagram, it's just a little fuzzy.
Is it fuzzy again?
It's just go through kind of so many properties. The YouTube's a little clearer, TikTok's clear, but on YouTube we also have cut live streams, like older live streams, plus like quick cuts, like 1 minute consolidated videos of previous live streams. Tons of content, tons of videos. Angel saying, I missed the last week. So do we.
So do we.
Yeah. That was a really fun show. We really always enjoyed that. And Angel saying, I just saw your figurines. Can't wait.
Oh yes, super excited to release those and see them out in the world. Again, it's just kind of a fun side project.
Not sure. There was 6, and one was particularly popular. A lot of people took pictures of them. So fair. They're done really well. And it's not on Amazon anymore. I'm afraid they actually sold out. I don't know.
I'll try and find out though and post up to figure that out.
So you're missing, if you see them on Amazon, this is gone. I think it's sold out. They're super cute. I'm just saying, I grew up going to the 4th Ave Street Fair. Yeah, we saw, that was always really fun. We got to see, because we went, twice a year, every year.
We did it for 15 years, We
probably started
2008, 9, 10, somewhere in there, right?
Somewhere in there, maybe 10.
Okay.
So, around 2010, and stopped at 2019. So, almost 10 years, twice a year. I mean, we loved going there. It was super fun. Yeah, it's a bummer I missed it.
So now I'm just kind of carving out the texture of the coconut just to kind of give it some life, that fuzziness. Also putting some shadows in so that it kind of sets back a little bit. I don't want to compete with the other pieces, with her things and stuff, whatever that part's called. So just putting that in now.
Oh.
All right. A little bit of that.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that air conditioner down. Ooh. What's up with got chili?
Got chili in there.
Got chili. But the dogs are sleeping. They don't care.
They don't give it.
How much longer do you think you have on this piece?
I probably won't finish on the stream because I have all these flowers down here to do. So probably 20 minutes. Well, maybe finish it. Stop pressuring me though.
Question.
Look at this pressure. Yeah, very pressury. At least my head's out of the way. See, this is what happens is the flowers will start to get themselves accidentally rendered because they're in the way.
I would like to see them rendered. As a lover of flowers and potentially the owner of the inspiration of flowers, I have a lot of hibiscus in the yard.
Push this down here back a little bit. Push those back. Pushing back means basically I'm using color, using the black to just kind of give it some finer lines and make sure it sits behind there visually. The flowers are nice and up front. Let me know if I go off the side thing and need to. I see I have up to the arm, right? Looks like.
Yeah.
All right.
You have on Instagram it cuts off at about his bicep.
Yeah. Right. Yep. From going any farther than that. You see, and then literally puts a line right there.
Move the camera over just
I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because you've already done her arm.
Yeah. Do that. Zoom out a little bit so you can see a little better. See how it is on the old Instas. I'm going to do a little more or not. Yeah.
I mean, you could cut her hand off. You could move it over a little bit to look at him more.
Uh-huh. Tell you that's too much or not. I won't know until you.
Yeah.
You good?
Yep.
All right. We'll do basically over to this flower and over. Paint is just not. All right. Let's carve out her fins here while staying out of the way.
Melissa's saying, have you ever painted a hockey player? Didn't you do a family, a commission?
I did a goalie.
Was that a commission?
Yes, but it wasn't. It was. I think it was an ink drawing. I don't think it was for the book. I don't think it was for a painting. Because it was Sun God from Tucson.
I thought you did a.
It was a family, yeah, but it was a goalie. He was a goalie in that. Full hockey stick and everything.
And you think it was just an ink?
I feel like it was an inking. You know, maybe it was a painting. It's a long time ago.
Probably.
But it was also cute, so we didn't do any prints of it because it was kind of cute.
It was a custom commission. So yes and no, yes.
Funny idea though. It'd be super fun to do a huge, like just because you knock teeth out everywhere, like with the skeletons.
Yeah, it would be fun. Angel saying, did you ever live in Tucson?
So Angel, no, I never lived in Tucson. We came out there twice a year for the Tucson and San Diego. So we spent so much time out there, it felt like we did.
Melissa, did your piece ever show up on time or what?
Yes, it did. She messaged me, yeah.
My brain just went, oh.
The dog finally got it out.
Back in February for the Gem and Mineral Show next year. Oh, big deal up there.
Big deal.
Yeah.
I love their Gem and Mineral Show. We drive through Quartzsite to get to Tucson and Tempe when we go, and we always just the whole world that's out there. Yeah.
That's a big deal. And then there's that show down closer to Bisbee. What was that like? The border. But it goes on for weeks. Weeks and weeks.
And that's the one that's not on Quartzsite?
No, there's one first that goes on for weeks. It's a huge deal. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, there's a few different ones. Quartzsite, I don't.
like a little mini.
Oh my
It's
God.
always. I know. You drive through there. You're like, when is the show? How is
Like,
it?
we couldn't possibly time it to be. But that one more down south there's several.
How much turquoise do we need?
Yeah, like I mean, they have everything. Some of the vendors that used to do the food would
Yes.
go and just stay down there. Magic Convention. Weeks on end.
Any of those week shows are weeks long. That's just crazy. Not going to Bonnaroo. It's topical.
It is not. It probably hasn't existed in 15 years.
No, what's it called? Is it called? What's that?
I think that even still exists.
Yeah, what's it called though? What's the big England one? Glastonbury? Glassboro?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
It's really
See? Thank you.
We've never been. But the fact that we talk about it,
Good luck. Do your stuff.
it's not that I'm bullying you. I am impressed with your
I'm
breath.
feeling bullied.
Your breath. It's ugly.
Cool.
Because I have a hard time.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that I totally agree. It's
Yeah.
vending is a business, is a whole mindset in itself. It's
Yeah.
it's so much more work than people think.
Yeah. I don't think people realize when you go to street fairs and farmers how much into sitting there and selling and collecting money and how the taxes work and the driving and the parking and the hotel. I mean, it's a lot. We did it for, let's say, 15 years. It was less. It was probably like 12. But multiple shows a year, always on the move, and like looking back at it because we were just going. The sheer amount of parking.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's how I have so much now.
3 meetings a weekend, a few times a month, and other shows. It's a lot, and very up and for people that are voice friendly. Yeah, it's a lot. The weather.
Can decide your whole fate.
Yeah. Ooh, hubby sells like when all their vendors on.
Yep.
Right? It's the only way to stay sane. Like we didn't get between because David was me and I would work the sales booth, and so I got a break from cooking. So like he would sit over my chair for 20 minutes. I could grab some food, get a drink, sit and have a breather.
For the entire 20 minutes, I'd be messing up.
And then he's messing up. Like I'm sitting behind our display, and he's like, not.
I don't remember the names of paintings. It's a whole thing. We don't need to go through this, but yes. Thanks for bringing that up.
That's bullying.
Yeah.
But there was always a little stressful. I'm watching him and handle money, and I'm like, what is this guy doing?
Oh, what is this guy doing? Okay. Anyways, moving right along.
And he's like, and he's on trying to have conversations and do on back up. Oh my god.
Oh, the good old days.
It was so stressful. But in the morning, she's like, so you were correcting people on break. I'd sit back there while eating, and I'm just like, oh.
Well, a lot of times it'd be me asking her the names of my own paintings because we have 200 or 300 paintings that we sell. I've done 500 or 600 total, so I forget the names and stuff.
Yeah, and we had at the time a pad and a card machine. But he would remember the names of everything. And he was like looking at me, and I'm like, oh, what is happening?
I can feel the disappointment. In her face.
He's like, she wants to kill me.
I'm like, I know I painted this, but I don't know the name.
Oh, but the mornings were nice. Before anybody came, we would go and we'd look at and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We really did. I really but it's like right when COVID hit and stuff, we were like, Maybe it's just time.
I think you're already kind of ready to be done. We've done shows for, like you said, almost 15 years of doing
Yeah.
shows, of being out on the road and living in hotels and stuff. And we only stayed at, Arizona's as far. We went to Colorado a couple of times. We really kind of stayed, West Coast, and just it was a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of stuff like that. Just, I would do it again if we had like a babysitter and we were only doing like 2 shows. That's really where it's fun. I just have to refer to my list of some of my collections. It was a lot of art, and my brain was so in tune. I could tell you everything about it. I still could tell you.
And she could also, and she'll be, she won't admit this. She could tell she knew everybody. She knew what they bought last time. It's one of the memories you can just remember. Someone comes in and she'd be like, "Oh, this thing," and people are like, "You're weird. How do you remember that?"
I wouldn't know why, but in the twice a year, I got to remember what came in, some aspects of like what they bought or who was with them, and weird stuff, weird. And then like the art, you could name a piece of art or just show me like the corner of the art, and I would know what it is, where it is. It was really, really highly tuned.
So that's what I'm going up against, just to give you guys some idea. That's why, like, next to her, I look like I've never been in the booth before.
But now, because I'm not anymore, I forget the names of stuff, and like I keep looking through. Hopefully, I see it. The brain shuts down after a while. It used to be piece of cake. Now my brain just pulled all that info.
No, we're not fit for business.
We're probably not fit. That's the truth. Like if we tried to go do shows right now,
no, we are online only now.
Creaky. Can you imagine? Let's put it this way.
No.
Imagine sitting in the Tucson each 4 to 5 hours at a time.
I've got used to being in the studio in my jammies and the live stream, so you're good luck getting me out of the house.
Yeah. I think your back would kill.
Oh, yeah, just doing demos now, just once in a while, pop-up demos a couple times a year, playing the whole time. I'm painting in Vegas for 2 days in a few weeks, and I'm already dreading how my back's gonna feel.
Air conditioned and a piece of cake.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, it used to be, especially sometimes in Arizona in March when the show was, no problem, like perfect. And then other times you would have complete downpours, and then other times you would have sweltering heat that you can't believe is not just the summer. Like we had a few times that March was bizarre out there. And so it's like you just don't know what you're gonna get. And he's out there painting, and I'm like, oh.
Put it this way, I had a pair of gloves in my paint box that had no fingers on them, because I could either have to wear the gloves because I'm freezing to death, along with sunscreen in the same box. It was just
On and glasses.
Oh yeah, I mean, and made the art. It made my career, man. That's how we got started. We did.
Yeah, we actually sold all of our booth stuff. We had a really nice booth set up.
Yeah, we're officially out. Like we can't even entertain the idea of coming back.
Like local pop-ups they will do, like for Dia, or if some event somebody hasn't come, we don't.
Yeah, they fly me out. They fly me out. I did, this last year we did Colorado, we did Texas. When they fly me out to do events, that's basically what we do now. We're not traveling.
We flew to Australia about a month or 2 ago. I didn't even go this time. But yeah, it's like it's very much on his own now. You know how that goes.
That is not good.
I just imagine him like on his own and just chit chatting. And
you want to buy that? I don't know how it works. I don't know
how much is this?
I don't know how much we charge.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I even charge for that.
Yeah. I used to joke in the booth, like, don't tell him that we sell this for money. He doesn't even know money changes.
Yeah.
handed him money. He doesn't know what to do with that.
During some of the crazy busy shows, like Day of the Dead in LA, we used to do that. Forever Cemetery, amazing event used to be. Super fun, but it would get so crazy. Even in Arizona, Tucson, Tempe, sometimes it gets so crazy. Money in my box. He's pointing at me. I'm taking this because Erica is so warm.
Yeah, the line would be long. He's live tweeting and all talking, and it's just like I'll just like the third and fourth person in line. They have cash. It was like, hand me the 20. Here's your bag.
Yeah.
Like, if you want something signed, there's the guy.
Yeah. They would just start shoving money in the box. But I'm taking this. I'm like, sure. Well, I guess. We're in trouble.
Oh man. I'd take a few of those days.
Yeah. Fun.
I wouldn't mind. No kidding. I'm telling you. If we had dog sitting help like we used to, we could do a lot more. These two lazy bums. Very lazy bums.
Yeah. And terrible.
They're perfect right now. They're perfect little sleeping.
Of course they are.
They really aren't being realistic. Yeah, we used to have my mom used to live with us. She was our dog babysitter. So we had like live-in help, and the dogs knew her. That there was no difference when we left. They would just get real mellow and just kind of wait for us. Yeah, she did. So we I'm the dog babysitter. Australia.
Boo. But also for the third time.
Oh, boy.
Saying. Just slapping in some of the detail on these flowers down here.
I'm judging you on your hibiscus because I know you've seen dozens of beautiful hibiscus.
I'm kind of freelance on my own a little bit.
You are. I mean, if I were to try to name which one you're doing right now, based on it is.
I'm not sure you can find this one in the yard.
I would say this mostly resembles the hibiscus.
All right, then this is nacho.
Kind of orange and creamy color.
And that's definitely what we're doing here.
Yeah, it's nachos.
Nacho hibiscus. Now keep my head out of doing that far one. I'll do that afterwards. Fine, it's not going to be yelled at. Sometimes I forget my paint is right by my nose. All of a sudden I start to get woo. So enamel is really chemically smelling. It's very strong. It's an automotive paint, so it's the by my head and don't get high.
Terrible now.
There's some mushrooms in this one, dude.
I barely noticed the paint smell anymore. Like, or the turpentine smell. Only I go, ooh, we should.
Open the window here. Yeah. Crosshatchet. Just a bit. A little bit.
Melissa's saying the flowers really pop with the line work.
Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, again, it's the whole painting kind of. That's why this is my favorite part, because it really just kind of. You can go, oh, that's what he was thinking with that. That's why that's that way.
Can't be Tiki. It's just like most comfortable.
I go right up. I say I love the paint. Always, I think Tiki's definitely in the top of things for me to paint because it's colorful, it's funny.
There's just no rules.
There's no rules, exactly. You can combine nautical. You know, this is like one of the few pieces of Tiki that have a pinnacle coming out of somewhere.
But it has a mermaid.
It has a mermaid.
Right.
Yeah. So I didn't put tentacle in there for that very reason.
I do like Tiki. It's not my aesthetic for like my house. I do like. I think the Halloween and
exactly torches and lighting and floats. You know, it just has all these colors.
For our bedroom in our house before this one, each room was very like we really themed it out and with like art sales and stuff like that. It was really eclectic and interesting. And our bedroom was and it was tea.
Yeah.
It looked so good, fun and bright and just super cheery.
And I was doing art on the Tiki scene for years.
Yeah.
Early in my career, like we were doing, I was doing busy hot rod shows, tattoo shows, and Tiki shows. Yeah. So I really kind of cut my teeth in the loved it.
Well, what probably many of you know that
I used to carve Tikis too.
Like Tiki carved, like 4 feet tall with a chainsaw and
hand chisel,
and like really artistic and fun.
I used to sell my Tikis. It was a full deal.
Yep.
So yeah, there's actually a couple still in the studio here.
When we did shows, at kind of the first few years, Lozeau would have some painted pieces. Like we would literally set up a land with like 3 and 4 foot tall Tikis. So it's funny, like that was like a real part of art. I mean, I think it's fun you're still doing it because it's such a fun.
And it goes back to how we started, really. But again, I was in hot rod magazines. I was in Tiki magazines. I was, it's funny, all these different worlds that the art has, again, when I go to Australia, I'm a hot rod guy.
Yeah.
That's what they know me for. That's why I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah. Brought out specific shows of hot rod work. Artwork in magazines, which over the PC. So yeah, it's very funny how you can be very kind of known in an area more than something else.
Yeah.
And you're old.
I am old.
So the one on the left, if I was to say what hibiscus that is, I have a hibiscus that is called heartache, and I believe that's what that would be.
All right. Sounds like I can pin it to something.
Yeah, it's a hot pink and has a little bit of lighter pinks and purples in the middle.
All right, like what you're saying. Gonna give that one inside speckles.
As heartache would have.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just don't even know, like subconsciously, you don't even realize. I think people think of hibiscus and they think of red.
Yep.
Or maybe yellow, but they come in hundreds and hundreds of colors, different kinds. I have about 20 or so.
Yeah, we have. I mean, and no two of the like.
No two are like. They're tropical hibiscus. They're collectible. They're really interesting. So I'm always excited what you think.
And that's Tiki. Brush is battling me. This brush might not be long for this world. We might as well just finish up since we're here.
This is very Beauty and the Beast.
All right. Beauty and the Boozer.
Well, you have now named it.
That's super fun.
It is
Oh,
fun.
I missed. Oh, no. See what happens when you guys are all chit-chatting?
What happened?
I missed the shell over here.
Okay.
Out of my shell.
All right. Did you?
I did.
Okay. Well, my goodness, sir.
Luckily, it's fixed.
Thank God. I was just gonna say,
Mhm.
what's wrong with you? And you think you can reach that final hibiscus?
Listen, it's going to be a challenge. My big stupid hand.
Listen.
I've done some things.
Made some decisions.
Weren't good decisions, and now they're going to come back to haunt me. And when I'm all done, I'll go in with a white enamel and just pop some of those highlights too, because it's Tiki, and you can do that. Everything should be shiny and bright. I put some little sparks around the torches, giving off little doodads.
You Chill Chili on TikTok says this is dope. Love the color palette you choose. Looks great.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining us on the TikToks.
It's actually even a little better looking in person. TikTok
Yeah.
glows the phone a little.
And this is one of those colors, this tealy blue background. It probably looks more blue on the the live stream, but it's a little more teal. And this is one of those colors that doesn't represent well in a video.
Yeah, actually, the colors are really, really.
Again, so we will have prints of this, and the original is available. We'll have paper and canvas prints up on the site in a few days. But you can snag this now. The envy of.
How long have you been an artist?
Well, I've been an artist. It's a tough question. So yeah, I always drew as a kid. Let's give that qualifier. Went to school and got a fine art degree, and graphic design was my major. Graphic design for about 7 years. years. I started painting when I was 31. I'm now 50. That hurts to say that out loud. I'm a so I've been full time now for, 15 or 16 years. 15 years, yeah, full time for 15 years. So to me, like 15 years as an artist is kind of what I say. That's the only job I have. That's I kind of start the clock.
Yeah, I think that's fair. There was a few years there of working hard part time, but still.
Yeah, yeah, not being a life.
And that doesn't mean you're not an artist, but like full time is.
Yeah, that's why I put it into number, And you see that? Make sure you can see it.
So they say that's amazing, living the dream. Artists have the love. I just paint for the love, haven't big leagues. The thing is, I mean, as long as you use that ability and enjoy it, I mean, that's the thing. You're living on it.
It's very hard.
It's
so, and honestly, it's so locational too. Like
Yep.
when I did shows and festivals, there was a ton of shows and festivals out here on the West Coast. So I'm very spoiled in that way. There used to, when I started, there isn't really now. There was hot rod shows, there was tiki shows, all these places to share my art. And now there aren't. And also, if you don't live near on the West Coast, there aren't those kind of avenues to show your art. So it really is so many factors.
And people do order from everywhere, all over the world. But it's not like we can go to, if we lived there and we went to shows, events, galleries, street fair. I don't know what the career would look like. Because the expectations of the art from certain communities.
I'd be painting lobster boats.
You still says I'm working towards it now, but really hard to find art community in the Midwest.
Exactly
like,
the point.
What would if our lives? Let's say we live, or Indiana or something like. We're trying to find venues, and you're going into galleries and shops, and you're trying to say, look, here's what I do. Anytime you try to get some coffee shop, you try to get into some smaller venues, maybe you put on your own show, do farmers market, do street fairs, whatever. Then there's some big events. Obviously, every state has state fairs and big art events that last like a 3-day art, whatever. But what would the overall money look like? Like, could we have?
Those places have one art show a year. Luckily, we're in an area where we could find 20 art shows a year.
Yeah.
Drive in a couple hours, multiple hours. They existed because the weather.
Yeah, we were very lucky here. The Live art is open here when we started really, really full time. I went through and I found every art good. Like farmers market,
Strawberry festival, like fruit festivals. I mean, anything that people.
Yeah, and we went to big ones. We went to big gallery shows, and it kind of grew. But it was like we weren't too big to do a local street fair. We weren't too big to do all kinds of events. We did so many events, and then as the money got better, we could get it back. Opportunity.
Yeah.
We have the people coming out here for 4 days and vacations and stuff who are looking at the art and spending money and all that kind of stuff. It's like
so many
the same art, the same artist, and put them in
exactly
the Midwest. I don't know what that is.
Exactly. And we're very lucky and fortunate, having the weather. A lot of my biggest things, Disney, El Salvador, a lot of these big Harley Davidson happened because they saw me at street fairs, they saw me at festivals, they saw me out and about, things that you just don't have on the in other coasts and other weather. That's how my job was built. Like they saw me at these things, and you just don't have that kind of ability in these Midwest places. So you can find community, you can find artists, it's fine. And I'm not saying that's bad. You can have that. You need that at least. You can't get out there and sell your stuff. But as long as yeah. So many things have to go.
Yeah, I do one art show and I still have 3 times. I'm looking to branch out. Yeah, it's like after you do that major show, now what? That is the struggle. Absolutely the struggle. You need the opportunity. And And then now online, with everybody being so online, you get a lot of posers. You get a lot of people that might have a big YouTube channel and because they're a quote unquote artist, but they're really not putting out art. They're just doing like a studio maker.
Yeah.
Or they're like, this week I'm only painting in green.
They're good YouTubers and not good artists.
Yeah, it's a really weird path.
And it can make you nuts.
It can make you nuts. And as long as you are doing your art and you're happy and stuff here and there, I think you're doing just fine. You call yourself an artist. Being an artist comes in a lot of different things. It's not right.
No, not at all. Again, a very lucky location. And the style of art, that resonates with people. I know I have friends who I think are technically better painters. Like they paint technically better, like in terms of their styles, but they paint super dark, unrelatable stuff, or too cross your, you couldn't even have in your house because your grandmother would freak out. Like, it's just there's all different types of art. I'm very lucky to have art that resonates, colorful, resonates with people, subject matter they can relate to, and it's purchasable. There's so many things you need to be an artist full time, and
but at the same time, we kept out.
Oh yeah, I was yes. I was the weird skull guy. Kept from a lot of shows, kept from a lot of street fairs. We had to fight into some of these shows and threaten to get into these things because they just like, you're the creepy skull guy. This is again, we started our career before Coco, before Book of Life, before these things were out. People had no idea what the Day of the Dead was. These art, street fairs or these art foundations and stuff just didn't know what I was doing. Just didn't like it.
Especially some of the what you call higher end art, where the bronzes, bronze statues are $20,000 and $50,000.
Yes.
So those events do not consider being art to be family art. They consider it to be a home, and they would be freaked out, and they wouldn't want you to be there. And so it's hard to find your place for your people, especially if the people running the events are ultra traditional, right, or closed-minded. It's very difficult. Art is so subjective, so you have to really search to try to find where you belong, where your crowd is going to be.
And no matter how successful you are, it doesn't go away. On my trip to Australia, I haven't even told Erica this. Trip to Australia, my friend who was kind of the fixer of setting up shows and a middleman to kind of get everything done, they rejected me from a local festival that was going on because they said the exact same thing Erica just said. This is a family event, and we don't think that art is what people want to see and would be scary. And the actual, I am, 15 years in a career, it's gonna miss art.
Yeah, it is difficult. You can have a that can definitely open some magazines and some promotion and brands that are really, really cool. But at the same time, when you have a style, it becomes unfathomable to some people. They don't know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really hard path. And then you also said it's a lot of the hard work is trying to manage the social media platform and hold a full-time job.
Oh.
Yeah, Dave basically worked full-time. I worked full-time for separate companies and was painting and doing weekend shows for probably 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
Finding a day, and that is very difficult. Very difficult. Two things. One, because you want to do your art and you're making okay money, but not quite enough to kind of quit. And so you get kind of pissed off because you're like, on the weekends, I'm somewhere. Like people like my art. I'm able to sell this art. Why do I go back to this day job? And that kind of frustration. You're just not making enough money with or your style hasn't found itself, or you're not finding your crowd. And you're like, I have a job. I have a full-time job. I don't spend my time away from my life, my family, my job to pursue this art thing. It's like the blessing and the curse. It's very hard to balance it. And then with social media works, people really make you believe that you're just going to get rich. You just put your art out there and create a website and get on social media, and the people will come. And it's not true. You're going to be going into a book, You're trying to figure out where the money's coming from.
Oh, log into the activity. You on there?
Yep.
Let's start back up.
We'll find it. Yep.
Bam.
Let's see if we can come back.
Inactivity.
That's
Inactivity.
should shortly. I don't know if it's true.
It's coming back.
There it is. I'll see if he comes back. So what do you have, like just like another minute?
I'm gonna break out the white. Just pop some highlights.
Okay.
And we'll be done.
That's one short.
Just want to make sure I got any lines that don't connect. Make sure I didn't miss anything since you guys are not helpful. Pointing those out.
No, I'm not.
Not helpful. All right, but here. Picking up some of these.
Funny the activity because I'm completely interacting.
I know it's.
They really want you to behave in a certain way.
Yeah, they want you to be video streaming games. Garbage like that, yeah. Garbage, dude. All right, let me grab the white, and we're just gonna pop some highlights, and then that will kind of that will kind of take us to the end here. Texture here. Okay. On here, super good. When I do one of these tiki pieces, I want to do a giant one. You know what I mean? Like the. Well, I keep thinking about that. The last live stream, we talked about the last call.
Yeah.
Doing a Western version of that.
Definitely.
That's a super fun idea.
That would be great. Yeah, I would enjoy it.
Because you get to do all the fun parts of it all in one scene. I mean, 49ers, you know, you have all those kind of things in there.
Yep, a snake up in the rafters.
Yes,
around
exactly. Yep. Lighting effects, you know, you get all
100%. I can see it now.
funny. White, we'll pop some highlights, and this will be done. Get my fresh white. Blow a hamstring in a live stream.
I'm
He's
slowly
going
but
down.
surely, very slowly but surely, tricking Davey to running mode. And so I think he might have just pulled
Yeah, I think
his
just blow a hamstring. You want to get paint.
hamstring.
Let me get the white out here.
Oh,
The fun part is we just hit the spots. There. Let's get my white here. And then we're just gonna these the fruit. Well, let's need some. Here, I need some. Wow.
Bob Ross School of Painting.
Wow. Anything else I want to fix? Let's put some this water here. Some of her stuff. Again, it just makes some of the stuff pop. Brazes.
TikTok is very good.
TikTok. I apologize, TikTok. Zoom in over there more so you can pop some of these pop some more stuff. Let's pop the flowers. Just a little bit extra texture. Especially with these colorful. Can't have pop color contrast.
Which is funny because when you're watching you paint it, it's very, very subtle. But when you see the piece in person or the prints, you really get the little highlight stuff.
Oops, that must be a big splotch. Over splotch.
Not over splotch, right?
Little white dots from the little sparkies.
Yeah, I think the less little touches are always fun, right?
Oh yeah, it really comes together. You know, these little sparklies, little things here and there. But again, thank you everyone who joined the live stream tonight. Appreciate great questions. I'll be back. I'm not here next week, but I'll be back the week after. I'm taking a little 1 week hiatus here. We have an appointment, so we'll be back on the, what is the date? I know.
So we'll do a live stream, but we will on the 12th. Oh, you're going to be in Las Vegas on the.
Oh,
Training for 2 weeks.
2 weeks off the live stream. Ooh. Oh man, so we'll have to. Maybe I'll do it on Thursday then. I'll do a little surprise live stream on Thursday next week. 2 weeks is a lot of time, and that wasn't the game plan. Maybe we'll do that.
I've decided to come free.
Okay, thank you everyone who joined the stream. We're going to wrap that up here. But have a great night, and we'll catch you on the next one.